Hello Magic Souls, welcome back on Magic Raven Tarot channel. Yesterday I posted in the community tab an announce where I asked you guys to vote for the next video that I'm going to record. And the video tema which winned the biggest amount of number of votes was what Starseed superpowers will activate for you right now. Of course, I am keeping my mind as well and my eyes on the other temas that you guys choose to vote for. So if you feel that the tema that you wanted didn't came out today, I'm pretty sure that it will be in my next videos as well. So don't worry, everybody, it's a winner. And we will choose for today, for pile number 1, what Starseed superpowers will activate for you right now. All right. So we have 1 for pile number 2. For pile number 3, okay, so take your time and follow your intuition and that inner voice and choose the pile that you feel drawn to mostly. For pile number 1, we do have this beautiful magic bottle with copper glitter, and I love it. It's quite very beautiful, this color. For pile number 2, I'm gonna put it here. For pile number 2, we have another magic little bottle with silver glitter this time. And for pile number 3, we do have this gold glitter. It's quite beautiful. All right, so take your time and choose the pile that you feel drawn to. And let's go to the shuffle part. Okay, so I do have on my left side 2 oracle decks and on my right side 4 tarot decks. So let's choose 1 oracle card for pile number 1. What Starseed superpowers will activate for you right now? We have 1 card for pile number 2. And for pile number 3. All right. Okay. Let's choose 2 cards from this tarot deck. What Starseed superpowers will activate for you right now? So we have 1 card. I feel it's this. For pile 2. 1. In the second. Thank you. And now for pile 3. I feel this and this. Right? Let's continue. So pile number 1. And this one for pile number 2. All right, 1 and this one. And for pile number 3, I would like, we have this and this one. This one came out. All right. Pile number 1. Whoa, thank you. We have 1. And I feel this for pile number 2 as well. 1 card. And this one. And pile number 3. 1 and the second. And I'm really curious also. Pile number 1. What Starseed superpowers will activate for you right now? We have 1 card. The second. For pile number 2, what Starseed super... Whoa, that jumped. I would like 1 more card for pile 2. All right. And pile number 3, what Starseed superpowers will activate for you right now? Beautiful. I would like 1 more card. All right. So we do have the cards now for each pile in part. And you may press pause and think about which pile you feel drawn to mostly. And for some of you, it could happen sometimes that you want to listen more than 1 pile. So if you like 2 or even 3, you can choose what resonates with you. So for pile number 1, we have the glitter, the copper glitter. For pile number 2, we have the silver glitter. And for pile number 3, we have the gold glitter. So let's go directly to the reading because I'm curious. Hello, pile number 1. You choose this beautiful magic glass with copper glitter. And it looks like this. So let's see the cards and let's see what Starseed superpower will activate for you right now. So we do have negotiation with Jupiter in Libra. Beautiful. We have reflection. Serena, with the message, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. So you might negotiate for something. Pile number 1. We do have also 2 of Cups. Water signs here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Queen of Pentacles. Earth signs as well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The 2 of Swords. So we do have air signs as well, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. The Lovers. Oh, that's so beautiful. Pile number 1, you do have 2 of Cups and the Lovers also. You are so blessed. I'm happy for you. I think it's the first time in a reading when I get the 2 of Cups and the Lovers in the same time. We do have the Sun. All right. We have the Highest Priestess. Wow, those are strong cards, strong energy. I already see it. So many powers will activate here. We do have the Sea Kitten, which is the Page of Cups. And the 5 of Sky, which is the 5 of Swords. All right, beautiful. I do see here with the Oracle cards, right? Because they are really the biggest energy over the reading. I do see the negotiation with Jupiter in Libra. And Jupiter, it's about gaining. And Libra comes with a sense of justice and reality. So I do see for you that in this period, some powers will activate for you and you will be able to use all your diplomatic skills, especially when you are concerned towards justice or moral principles. And I do also see that some of you might be working in charitable work or some kind, but you also, what is interesting here is that you do find a way to balance those energy, because we have the moon here and the sun, and it's like the light and the dark. It almost gives me a vibe of Temperance card. And I do see you in your own power here. The fact that it activates this ability to really use all your diplomatic skills and find the middle path between any challenge that you might encounter. And it will be also something related to work, but I do feel a strong vibe as well concerning a lasting marriage or a relationship that you focus on. So you will be able to find the middle path and to negotiate in that way, so you can activate that power within yourself, where you attract the relationship that you so much wanted or the job that you so much want. And I do see here that it's not any type of relationship or partnership, it's a long-lasting one, okay? So I also see that you're gonna activate a lot of material and spiritual well-being. And that's so beautiful, pile number 1. I also see that you will be able to find value in every possibility. And when it comes about taking decisions, right? Because then we have to negotiate as well. You will take in consideration all the pros and the cons of the situation to make sure that everyone involved will really accept that. For some of you, it could be a situation where you learn a new language or you focus your energy to a specific project. And a part of you could find themselves in a situation where you will have to speak in front of other people, especially those who are in a lower position or they cannot really defend themselves. And I do see also this ability to negotiate a business or a deal, and even finding somehow guidance if you are looking towards a relationship or to get married or to make your marriage, for those of you who are already married, a long-lasting one. So that is so beautiful. And I do see beauty as well here, right? Because we see this woman half naked. So she's in her own feminine power, in her own gifts, using her all gifts. From all points of view, I do see that. And that is amazing. Very beautiful card. And for some of you, the number 7 could really signify something important. And I do see you here with the reflection card. I see this beautiful woman. It's like she's looking down, and I do see her dressed in a white color. So white symbolizes purity. But she's like contemplating. This is the vibe that I'm feeling with this card. And behind her, there is this beautiful mirror, which is like, I'm kind of seeing it here that this mirror is suspended in the air. And I do see you. That's very beautiful. Even if during the day, because of the circumstances or the challenges that we might deal with, we have the tendency to hurry up in taking decisions. But no, pile number 1, you don't do that. You reflect, you contemplate to the situation. You do not hurry up. You look at it very focused as well. And I do see you that you activate those superpowers where you know how to reflect towards something, or you do know, if, for example, if you have a situation, a relationship, right, or a work relationship, you do know how to renew that with that person, bringing more love into it. We do know that it's much harder, and it requires more diplomatic skills and much more wiseness to be able to maintain a relationship, right? And make it live for long term. And I do also see here that you are invited with this energy to step into your own power and to avoid to necessarily react, but more contemplate, observe, reflect towards that situation, because you are divinely guided here. And I do also see you reflecting towards the past. It could be past mistakes. While you are doing that, you kind of look at it with much more clarity this time, especially to things that did not work, why they did not work. You evaluate a lot. Reflection is really very important process, because that will help you to expand your awareness, especially when you are looking and you have a purpose in life and you have a target or a goal. So you do focus, you do reflect, you contemplate, those are beautiful attributes that you are having, pile number 1. You are very, very smart, I can say, and wisey. We also have here the Serena Angel card. And the message of the card is, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. And I do see you looking down to this. Definitely you will receive abundance. This gate is open for you. And this angel, it's like coming and announce you and tell you that I am going to help you with what you are looking for. And for those of you who negotiate towards a job or perhaps a new level in your career or receiving some sort of money, this is a positive card. Your spirit guides and the angels require you to have faith and really trust the process, that everything that you desire, it's coming towards you. And there is so much more. It's so beautiful. Like, I see the Two of Cups here and the Queen of Pentacles. We do know that the Queen of Pentacles, it's about a long-term partnership. So you do attract that in your life, and so much happiness, pile number 1, like with the Sun and the Highest Priestess. I admire you very much. Like, you are connecting with your own intuition here with the Highest Priestess. And while you are doing that, which requires a lot of I'm kind of seeing you that you do know how to be with the head in the clouds and really use your abilities. For some of you, I'm feeling really strong energy coming from pile number 1 with psychic abilities as well. And what I love about pile number 1 is that you are able, while you are receiving all of those downloads from the universe. Oh, that's so beautiful. I'm kind of seeing more now. I'm going to tell you. You maintain yourself grounded with the Queen of Pentacles. And that is magic. That it's perfect. And I do see the Sun looking towards the fact that you are very intuitive. And the Sea Kitten, which is the Page of Cups, stepping between two lands, looking towards this as well, the Highest Priestess energy. Like, you do know you are highly if you didn't know by now, pile number 1, I'm going to tell you that this is one of the superpowers that will activate within you. You deserve that. You will be very highly intuitive, while you will maintain with the negotiation, which it kind of gives me vibes of Temperance here. Remaining grounded, and you attract love. Wow, beautiful. Here, for some of you, it could be a situation where there will be some sort of proposal also. It could be you who is doing that proposal, or it could be somebody else. And it could be a love. I'm kind of feeling here a strong love proposal, romantic proposal, but I do also see the possibility of a long-term partner, business partner. And what is interesting, it's that both of the cards shows a very strong bond, an emotional connection between those two people. So that it's quite very beautiful, even when you are dealing with a career, right, position, and you are in a partnership with another person, the fact that relationship, it's not based only on frivolous things, but also creates a very strong emotional connection, then there is so much space, a door opens for more creativity, more abundance. I do also see here, like, I like here the fact that they look like twins, right? So for some of you, it could be also meeting your twin flame. I do see that they stay together here, like in a partnership where they do have mutual affection. And they share those two flowers, and those two flowers are like tangled. And the same thing is happening with the cat tails also I see here, and the hands embraced. And that symbolizes the deep connection that exists between you and the other person. So we are not talking only about mutual attraction or things that satisfy our social or psychological needs. We are talking about past lifetime souls that are part from our soul family. It could be a soulmate, it could be a twin flame, somebody from that we knew since long, right? And we meet with that person, and yes, for some of you, it could be a romantic union, but it could signify as well a friendship or a business partnership, an alliance, a very strong alliance. And you will be able to manifest this into 3D, into your own reality, because you keep yourself grounded. I'm seeing you here with the Queen of Pentacles, that you will be able in the next period to activate all the power within yourself to feed yourself, to take care of yourself from a healthy point of view, to really work towards a financial security and safety. And I do also see here that you are quite very awakened, right? Looking towards all of this energy that you, that it's inflicted with you, and you absorb it and you use it. Some of you might be very generous with the others. You have access to a lot of resources, and you will be able to provide for the others. And if you feel that until now you weren't really you didn't really had access to all of this, you will meet exactly the people who will enter in your life, and they will be able to provide for you. They will be able to nurture and to show that, to be generous with you and show that back. I kind of see it here, the Queen of Pentacles. It's about Earth Mother archetype. Here you might be too much into your head, because I see the Five of Sky also, like you are thinking very much, very rational, but you might be confused here. It could be because of two choices that you will have to do. And for some of you, I'm feeling also that it could happen to reflect and contemplate and negotiate between two possible partners, or between two possible business partners. Or perhaps for some of you, you might negotiate something, selling, trading something, and then you wake up that you have more suitors for that, more buyers, and then you will think about whom to choose. And I do see here that, base it on your intuition and on the fact that you want to feel connected emotionally with the other people, that actually will bring you happiness in your choice, and you will be able, using your intuition, to actually attract what is good for you in your life and make the right choice here. And I'm seeing that it brings you so much happiness with the Sun card, and it's beautiful. And I can see the Sun here, and I do feel here with this card that once you step into this power, we see here those mosquitoes, the bees actually. There are bees who collect here honey. This is such a beautiful card. And you will attract the others to invest, to put the energy that it's needed to create this abundance even more. Beautiful. And I do also see here with the highest priestess energy that definitely you will activate within yourself your intuition. And we are talking here about the fact that you will be able to intuitively to feel what is healthy for you, what brings you joy, what brings you success. I see for some of you supreme success. And I do see wealth a lot, which is so beautiful. Like, it's like the gate of heaven opens for you now. And you will activate within you wisdom that interesting springs from the earth and the stars, an ancient cosmic knowledge. So trust pile number 1, what you know to be true. There is a strong intuition here, and you have access to ancient mysteries as well, and a lot of wisdom, which you will be able to use it. I also see here the sea kitten and the 5 of sky. And I see the sea kitten. It's interesting. Like, she is like stepping on 2 lands, we see here. So that tells me, again, it brings me to the negotiation and the temperance card, because that tells me how good you can adapt to a situation, even if it's not your own natural habitat, let's say here, because we know that the kittens are a little bit scared of the water, but they are so curious and they want to investigate the new land and they want to find out. And I do see you here with the sea kitten that you might feel a lot of emotions, and you intuitively, you know, also you can tap into the emotions of the others. And what it's beautiful, pile number 1, is that you will be able to activate this power of handle them. Like, the feelings come at surface, and it could be good or bad feelings, but you will manage to swim between and be compassionate with yourself and with the others. So I do see you growing so much, pile number 1, and much wiser than before. And whatever emotions you have dealt in the past, no matter how deep they were, now they will be less scary. So you won't be afraid anymore to jump, to take the plunge. And I do also see that maybe you might feel unprepared for what is happening next, because I can see here the waves chasing the small kitten. And you might be surprised by the power and the immensity of the emotions that comes at surface. But you learn so fast, you learn so quickly. Pile number 1, I'm not even worried about you. You're gonna do so good. Like, I see so many gifts here. Beautiful. And even here with the 2 of swords, like, we see she's she has her eyes covered, and she has her friends also here who guide her, and she's like, what to choose. And she's throwing this knife or this sword, but in some way she's making it like really in the middle. So even when you feel confused or too much in your head and you don't really know what choice to do, even with eyes covered, pile number 1, using your intuition, you will be able to make the right choice and get out of any situation that you might be dealing with. And I do also see here at the end the 5 of sky, which is like the 5 of swords. And I see here in the picture that it could be that you might be, because with the sea kitten and combined with the 5 of sky, I feel that for some of you it could be a situation where you actually go to new lands, you travel, or you dive deep into new projects, foreign territories, right? Because we see this cat, she's like entering here on this territory, and the other cats are like, who is this new person? What do they want? They don't look like us. And the others are trying to defend their territory. But I do see that you hold a wisey ancient wisdom here, because this cat, even if she looks different, she knows that she won't be left down by the bullying of the others. And she do know that if she's going by herself alone, it's gonna be harder to adapt, to survive, and she knows how to mend with the others and stay with the others, just like in a tribe. Because in the end, we have the Sphinx here, cat, which means no harm. And that tells me also that if you feel that a situation, it's too toxic for you, pile number 1, and even if you go there with heart open and you mean no harm, and the others are very rejecting the new energy that comes into their life, you know easily how to escape. I do see here the mountains combining, like the picture continue, right? And I do see you going from this situation easy towards a new land. And if you dealt in the past with a situation where you didn't know how to deal with these toxic environments, now you're gonna have those powers activated where you will be able to adapt to any situation. And you hold this wisdom, knowing that you can't win a battle against those who have no honor. And there is no reasoning with closed minds and no persuasion that will open a closed heart. So I do see here also that you learn that lesson, and you know to what people will be in your environment and who deserve your energy in the end. Because you are very open, you come with an open heart, you tap into your own intuition, and you really connect emotionally with the others. And as well, you will be able to attract people who will connect emotionally with you. So I'm seeing you leaving a situation, reflecting perhaps about it, and opening this gate of abundance, stepping into your own power, and that is so beautiful. So that was my reading for pile number 1. If you like this reading, I invite you to press like and subscribe, because in that way you will receive notification for my future readings. And you may leave a comment as well in the comment box under the description. All the time I'm checking out the comments, and I'm smiling, and I'm very happy when I read a new comment and I see you guys there. And we also have a community tab as well, so I'm really curious to know you and connect with you. So I hope this reading was really useful. See you at the next reading. Bye! Hello, pile number 2. You choose this beautiful magic bottle with silver glitter, and it looks like this. Let's see the cards and let's find out together what superpowers, the Starseed superpowers, you will activate right now for you. So we do have Lust with Venus in Aries. Wow. We have Faith. We do have the angel Layla with the message, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. And I do see on both oracle cards a purple light. Here also, there is this purple light, so beautiful. So I already see it for pile number 2 that you're gonna activate, especially the crown chakra. We do have the Death card. And that's actually a beautiful representation of the Death card. We have the Lovers. And I see you looking towards the Lovers, going through a huge, huge transformation. Pile number 2. We have the Justice also. And for pile number 2, I see that it's quite very important, the number 1 and number 11, 111. It could be a message from your angels, so check up on this number. We also have the King of Swords. So I'm feeling here also energy, air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And both of the cards have this white cat. Interesting. White, I see white everywhere. White, the lily is white, the wings here and the butterflies. Beautiful. We do have the 10 of Discs, which is like the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups energy. Wow. And now I see those two dragons, like they are looking towards, with their mouth open and the tongue out, they are looking towards this person, and I see this, the same attitude, which is kind of cute. I'm kind of getting it here, the message that whatever you want to, pile number 2, you will get it. Like you just go towards it. And that really requires a lot of strength and power and courage as well. We do have the 10 of Earth, which is 10 of Pentacles. So we have two 10s, 10 of Pentacles here and 10 of Pentacles as well here. Wow. Pile number 2. This is like a confirmation, double confirmation. And we have also the Earth King, which is the King of Pentacles. Amazing. I like it. With the last card here, which is quite interesting, we see this naked woman, and it's like she set this volcano fire. Like I do see for pile number 1 that you will suddenly I do see here that suddenly you will demand a great deal of personal attention from the other people. And you are so thirsty and hungry for love and for life, especially the people whom you have around. And when you put your mind here to get something that you really want or desire, you will get it. And this Starseed superpower will activate just like a volcano, like all that. I do see here a raising of Kundalini energy for some of you, an awakening it could be, where it comes to life all that appetite for love and life. And that is so beautiful. Suddenly, you will feel more enthusiasm. Your heart will be much warmer, and you come with this pleasant and friendly nature towards the others. And I do also see that if you are dealing with a work situation or a relationship where you may feel that there is some sort of competition, let's say, you all the time target for the best and you will get the best. So what you put in your mind, what you want to achieve, that you will get it. You will have a very strong power of manifesting as well. And I do see for some of you, it could be also concerning artistic creativity, a gift that it will unlock, and you will have this ability to surround yourself as well with artistic and talented friends. I also see that some of you might be living a period of love. If you are single, you're gonna be able to point with your eye someone that you really like, that you have a crush on, and you just go for it. And I do see for some of you, it's gonna be a love story here with the Lover's card. You do pray with the Faith Oracle card. I do see, and we have the Venus here, right? The Venus in Aries, which is self-will for love. And you are looking towards that. I do see you going through a transformation and really looking towards this Lover's card. I also see with the Faith Oracle card that you prayed and you hoped so much for this situation to arrive in your life, to activate this ability. I'm kind of feeling here for pile number 2 that if until now you thought that even if you wanted something, you thought that it's better to not really go for it and wait. And some of you might be also introverts. Well, this time this will change. This energy will bring a lot of changes when it comes that, and you're gonna transform. Like I do see that it's gonna be a situation where even your friends will say, "Who are you? I didn't know you are so courageous and you are so passionate and you have so many desires. And you enjoy this so much in life." And like it's really a huge transformation for you that will take place. And deep down you hoped and you prayed to be able to step into this type of power because you are very connected to your own divinity. You have a lot of faith and hope. If until now you dealt with situation where you didn't really felt that something could change or could transform into love as well, I do see here. Now you do know what means to have faith and hope in something. And I do see here also a superpower activating with the fact that you will be able to manifest what you desire and what you pray for. And you see the process of transformation with you and with the others as well. And you wouldn't believe it that this change took place. Beautiful. I also see here with the Layla angel, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. So super power to manifest pile number 2. So pay attention to what you desire and what you intend, because the universe work with it, and ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So if for those of you who lived a noisy life lately, and you feel the need to escape into a place where it's more silent and natural, go alone in the nature, and you will be able to allow your mind to wander whatever it wants to go, and then you will be able to really observe and notice your thoughts, your feelings. Perhaps for some of you it could be really good to write them down. I do see that one starseed superpower, it's gonna be the fact that you will be able to channel informations, very important information from your spirit guides, from the universe. Writing down, it will give you a more clear approach to how really to put those words into manifestation, especially when you have an intention towards something that you desire so much to happen. So that will be very productive for you, pile number 2. There is also a capacity for you to be able to ask your angel or your spirit guides to cleanse all your aura and the stress that you may have absorbed lately. And if you meditate, pray with faith and hope about your desires and your intentions, because we do know that the power of the prayer or an intention, it's way much more amplified by the power of nature. So then you will really feel more refreshed when you return home. I also see here that in the next period, you definitely go through a strong transformation. Something will end, and it could be also not necessarily a relationship. For some of you, it could be that. But I do see a lot of transformation and ending of patterns, especially patterns, and it could be behavior or thinking patterns, or something that could have looked innocent, like eating too much chocolate, for example, or scrolling down all the time. And those are patterns that we might carry within. And you choose somehow to put an end to everything that it's not useful anymore for you. Some of you might have gone through some sort of transition here, or a loss, something completed. But with the death, it's transformation card. So a new beginning, a new you, a new relationship. And this, when I say new relationship, it could mean also not necessarily with a new person, but with the same person, you could build a new relationship. It will transform, it will change for better. And I do see also here the Lovers. And that it's one of the cards, one of my favorite cards, because I do see here this woman, and she's like, she's from a different reign, right, than the bird, the lover that she chose. But there is such a divine union between them two, and a very powerful, strong bond where they both share values. And she's doing that by embracing, and really, it's like she's taking into her dress the colors from his suit. So for some of you, it could be also a change concerning countries, cultures, or even choosing a partner from a different environment. And that it's very, very beautiful, because this mutual connection keeps them united. And I do see you looking towards, during this transition and transformation, looking towards this Lover's card. So pile number 2, one of your starseed superpowers is that you will be able to attract in your life your soulmate, or it could be your twin flame as well, someone from your soul family. And I think we had this card also at pile number 1. So if you feel that you resonate with more than one pile, I invite you to listen also pile number 1. And I do also see here the Justice and the King of Swords. So that tells me that pile number 2, whatever you build it by now, if you build it a good karma, right, and you offer it love, and you changed and you grow it in the past time, this will pay off with the Justice card. And it could happen also that by activating those superpowers, you start to recognize the power of karma, how the consequences of the actions are paid off. It's like what goes around comes around, and you might see that also at you, but also on the other people. I do see. And that with the King of Swords here, I do see you being just. I do see you being fair and correct with the others. And I see the white, like you see here, we have the white cat and the black cat, which is like the dark and the light, the balance, right? But in the second card, I see you stepping it totally close to this white cat, which tells me, pile number 2, that you somehow gained much more positive karma. And that for you, it's very, very good. And you will make sure that everything is balanced here. Wow, beautiful. And I do see with this King of Swords that he's like teaching as well and show, look, this is the truth I'm seeing here and I'm showing you. And the cat, it's like, she's so relaxed, and she's like, he's right, he knows what he's saying, or she knows what she's doing. And I do see this authority towards the others. You will be able, pile number 2, if you were maybe emotionally lately, you will be able somehow during this transformation, by keeping your heart open, to be able to use and look for answer using your rational side, using your head, right? And you will be able to really offer practical advices. And for some of you, it could be also attracting a person like that, who has a clear vision. Also the Justice card and the King of Swords, both of them carry this energy of having a clear vision, seeing clear. She's like picking here, right? Because she has one eye covered, but she's still seeing it. And that is very, very beautiful. I do also see here the 10 of discs, which is the 10 of cups, and I think we do, the 10 of pentacles, and I think we have 2 times the 10 of pentacles, and that is like the ultimate card from the pentacle suites. And pile number 2, one of the superpowers, Starseed, that you will activate right now for you is that there is no limit to what you can achieve now. You attract towards you material prosperity. And that could come in unexpected way, especially if the others are helping you. And you receive help, also spiritual help as well. And if you are with the Death card, right? Because the 10 of Pentacles, it's under the Death card. I do see here during this transition that actually you will be able to break through any limitation that you might had. And you're gonna be victorious. I do see for some of you also financial growth here. And look at this beautiful tribe. Like each one of them has like their own favorite place to play and rest and stay, and they kind of mold all together and get along with each other, which is very nice. And I see also the Queen of Cups here. Like you do hold your heart open here. And those are your qualities. And I do see the divine feminine here. It doesn't really matter if you are a woman or a man. You have this femininity within. And that comes with some gifts, right? The possibility to be able to be compassionate with the other, to nurture yourself and nurture the other as well. I do see here also both of the cards, the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups, tells me that you will be able to communicate clearly with the others by using your intuition and be generous towards your own tribe. And that it's, wow, pile number 2, You are surrounded by changes and also by people who really loves you and care for you. And I'm seeing you going for it and really share this with the others. For those of you I do see also here, so we have the King of Pentacles under the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Some of you might be attracting a long-term partner here. And the King of Pentacles, it's the one who really it's a good provider for you, nurturing you as well. And I do also see here like very this person who enters in your life will be able, I do see you that you attract a person with these qualities, will be able to be a good provider for you. But one of the superpowers that you will activate within is that the fact that you will be very practical and stable. It's like suddenly you will take stock of all your material well-being to assure continued prosperity, and including in having enough to share with the others also, because I see you sharing. And what is beautiful about your pile number 2 is that you will find a strong sense of satisfaction in helping the others to feel secure, to feel safe. And it doesn't really matter if it's at home or if it's at workplace or the community, right? I see here, I say the little tribe, but it's the community that you take part of. And you will be very kind, and you will be able to attract people who are generous with you as well. I do see you grounding here, being able to be practical. And what it's beautiful here is that you will be able to stay grounded by keeping your heart open as well. So people will feel very secure, very loving and welcoming towards you also. That is very, very beautiful pile number 2. I hope you did enjoy this reading. And if you like it, I invite you to press like on this video and subscribe so you can get notification for my future readings. And you may leave as well a comment in the comment box under the description. So take care of you, pile number 2, and let me know how it goes. Bye! Hey, pile number 3, you choose this beautiful magic bottle with gold glitter. And it looks like this. So let's see the cards together and let's see what Starseed superpowers will activate for you right now. I'm curious. We do have discovery with the Mercury in Sagittarius, beautiful energy. It's like learning, and the Sagittarius have this appetite for adventure and strong optimism as well. And Mercury brings change as well, pile number 3. We also have divine timing. Wow. And number 9 could be very important for you also. I pay attention to the numbers as well. Akasha. Whoa, pile number 3. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Divine discovery. 3D. Beautiful. And 3D has 2 meanings, all right? So I do see here, that's so beautiful. Like, I can't wait to see the next cards here. We have the 8 of Pentacles, 8, 9, important date, okay? With strong spiritual lessons. I do see here earth signs as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the 3 of Cups, Water signs coming strong through also Pisces energy, Cancer, Scorpio. We do have the Ten of Cups energy. The Page of Cups, so much water and emotions and feelings. The Page of Cups and a lot of creativity I do see here. It's like you unlock this gift. We also have the Knight of Swords. So we have here also earth signs, water signs, and air signs as well. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I think we have here the Hermit energy. Beautiful. And we also have the Ten of Fire under the Ten of Cups. So we do have here coming through strong Sagittarius energy, Aries, Leo. And we have the Nine of Earth, which is the Nine of Pentacles. So we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. So I do see here with the Discovery card that we do have Mercury in Sagittarius. And I see with the Mercury in Sagittarius that for some of you it could be a situation where you actually will make a lot of change. And it could be also towards your work or a relationship. You will be able to respond well to further education if you are going through some sort of training or using your skills to look forward a career. Or you might also tap into your own personal philosophy and truth. And that will create a continuous search with optimism as well, which is quite very, very beautiful. I do see some of you, pile number 3, that you will change and approach a more powerful position in your life. And it could be also, some of you might be dealing with politics or a big business in the future, but you will have so much awareness as well towards the other people's opinions. And when the other people come with different opinions towards something, it could be a philosophy, I do feel strong here with the Mercury energy, or it could be a business approaching. I do see that you pay attention to the other people's opinions, and to you, what will change is that you will use those opinions that might be different or colored, let's say in a metaphorical way. You will use those major ideas and opinions to create even a much larger perspective towards some very important ideas that you have or decisions that you have to take. So suddenly you will be able to have a large view towards everything that you are dealing with. That could make you also popular for some of you. You will be very honest, and you're going to attract people who will be honest with you, even if they have different opinions. A Sagittarius carries this honesty. It could be a blunt energy as well. I know that because I'm a Sagittarius. So, and it happens that I'm not just a simple Sagittarius. I have my sun, it's a Sagittarius, and my moon, it's Leo, and my rising sign, it's Aries. So I'm fire. And I'm gonna tell you that this energy it's quite very, very blunt and honest. They tell you the truth in front. It doesn't matter if it's harsh, if it's it might sound sometimes not diplomatic, but to take the essence of it, and that you could use it, you will be able to use it by creating a much larger perspective. And some of you might be going traveling here, I feel. Or perhaps you will choose to spend time in another country or in the companionship of people from another culture. But you will become a strong influence towards the others. You will expand your knowledge of the world. And for some of you, it could happen also that suddenly, for those of you who stay at home, it happens. I do see here that suddenly your door will open to other people who visit you from abroad. Or perhaps you will be starting to learn a new language, for example, or you plan a long trip and discovering even philosophy that you could apply as well in your life, or religion. I do see also that a part of you, pile number 3, will be able to follow a certain figure, a guru or a mentor. And I do see someone involved in politics or someone who really influences a huge mass of people here. And this is beautiful. I do see that one of the powers that will activate, one of the Starseed powers that will, why did I say Starseed power that will activate is that your capacity to be able to access the Akashic records. All right? It says that Akasha, it's like a realm where it looks like, if we want to imagine this in 3D, it looks like a huge library of books. Okay? And you will be able to activate this spiritual gift where you have access to this knowledge, to this ancient wisdom. And you can use that in your prospects, in your business endeavors, or even in your relationship with yourself and with the others. And what it's beautiful is that in Akashic records, it's like you step out from 3D. And while being grounded as well, of course, you will be able, through meditation, through relaxing, to put order in all your philosophies and your ideas, and as well to plan and access this knowledge. And you do know that by stepping out from 3D, there is no time and space anymore, right? So you might experience moments of enlightenment where you will be able to access all the informations that you need to implement, even if they sound or look unrealistic, or not having really a very strong foundation or sustainability. And I do see that you are a very spiritual person, and you do trust in the divine timing, right? So the divine timing is that capacity to be able to trust the universe, to trust the wisdom and this realm of Akashic records, that everything happens at the right moment, at the right time. And by using that, you do know that if you feel that an idea doesn't really, it's not enough colored, right? Because I see here the 8 of Pentacles, creating, focusing on details. If this idea, it's not enough colored, or I do feel here like it's like you are stepping into this energy where you feel like, I feel that something is missing there. I need to add a little bit of that as well, and I need an information that it's missing. It's still it's not complete. Then you here the universe is telling you that you will wait for that message to be channeled, to download it from the universe, by accessing the Akashic records through meditation. We can do that, or instantly it could happen, and then you will be able to build this picture, this beautiful picture of the idea that actually you have it, and that it's so beautiful. Pile number 3, you are very, very wisey, I could say. And I also see here with the 8 of Pentacles, you will be able to pay attention to details. And I do see you looking towards this gate of wisdom, I will call it. That will help you very much to tap into your own intuition as well. And for some of you, it could be that you might be starting to teach others also, or to counsel them and help them to awaken their spiritual gifts and the divine life mission as well. So that is very, very beautiful, pile number 3. I do see a lot of focus and discipline as well, like mastering something and developing skills as well. And I do see you, pile number 3, very dedicated. It's like some of you are crafting something here, I see, but where the work flows suddenly, especially because you pay attention to details, an attribute and a gift, a power that probably other people miss it. And I also see you celebrating here with your own community or with your own friends. You have friends around you who feel this synergy with you. And I love this, like it's 3 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, like so much feelings and so much emotion. I see that you are so focused on this that perhaps it will, of course, this will happen. It will take a little bit of time. I feel like you more like, for those of you, it could be more a synergy with the friendship, with the community, with the family. But I do see here also the 10 of Cups and the Page of Cups. And you will be able to activate this energy. The 10 of Cups, it's about a family coming together. The ultimate card from the Suites of Cups. It's like you see the end of the rainbow. Suddenly, you will find joy. And you will access the knowledge that this joy, it's not found in things that we accumulate, right? Especially the materialistic things, but in people. And I do see you opening this heart towards the people. So the truest gifts, the Starseed's special powers that will activate in you is that you will be able to have true friends around you and people who really, really love you. That's beautiful, pile number 3. That will give you a sense of bliss as well. I'm kind of seeing you here saying, oh my God, they really love me. Oh my God, like those Eureka moments, like when you realize how wonderful is this feeling to be loved. And what it's important is that even if you are dealing with thought moments in life, you do know by counting on your tribe, on your community, on your family, on your friends, on the ones who really love you, right? That will really give you a sense of it's so different when you don't have to go through those moments, pile number 3, alone by yourself, and where you are really, really supported by the others. And I do see you here embracing so much creativity. Suddenly you will be able to tap in this power to learn new skills, to open up towards with joy. I do see you so young at heart. It doesn't really matter how old are you. You will feel so inspired suddenly, especially for those of you who are creating something here, right? So if you were stuck by now, I do see this energy coming towards you and activating within you. I also see the Knight of Swords and the Chariot energy. Some of you it could be that you choose to be alone for a period, right? Some of you might not really be in a relationship right now, or took a time for themselves. But not really feeling lonely, but choosing to stay alone. It's a different state. And I do see also that you are looking with the Knight of Swords, you are looking towards that very rational, very clear. You communicate clearly to the others your boundaries and the fact that you want this time by yourself, especially because you know that this state of you with the Hermit energy here will help you actually to self-reflect and self-awaken, and probably give energy more to your friends and not specifically to one person. So some of you might be in a situation where you are guiding with the light, and you might be guiding others very rational also. But I do see you choosing to stay alone for a period because you want to avoid this 10 of fire, which could really be like a volcano. And I also see here that it could be for some of you, pile number 3, that you rushed into this. You rushed for this situation. And it could have created some wounds in other people. But I do understand and see from these cards why you choose to rush into going by yourself alone here with the Hermit energy. It's like in the Hermitage mode, you are able to regain your strength, to connect with your own self. I do get it, pile number 3. And I do see here also that you choose this coping mechanism of avoidance when things go on fire, goes boom with the 10 of fire energy here. And it could be that some of you might be choosing, this is a wise choice somehow. Yes, except the rushing, I do see you that you are able to detach from this noise from here. It could be too much noisy or overwhelming for you, meeting with all the friends, gathering with the family, being fire up discussions, and then you go boom directly into this hermit mode where you feel safe. And I do see also here that you choose many times to be silent and shut out all external influence. And you retreat into this solitude so you could actually see, yes, with the swords energy and the Akasha, to discover your own philosophy and to see exactly your way more clearly. And that it's wisely. You could actually mentor and guide spiritually people who really want to detach a little bit from all this joy and beautiful, because I see you enjoying it. And I do see you being able to do that. So I feel for pile number 3 that if you had issue with putting boundaries or perhaps not knowing when to go into the hermit mode and it could have been chaotic, now you learn this and you will be able to activate just like this. And suddenly you are like, now this is me time. And I do see here that, yes, with the 10 of fire and the 9 of earth, I love this card. I think I'm going to show it up close. Like still looking over the window, even in the hermit mode, looking on the window, looking on a screen, looking on something. But I do see also here a lot of fire energy with the 10 of fire. And I do see you choosing. You will be able, pile number 3, a starseed power that will activate is that you will be able to choose to wait for people or situation to cool down, especially before proceeding into it. So you do have this capacity to look at the chaos of the house. And you could ask yourself things like if you took too much, or perhaps you have too many tasks, you will be able also to rethink your strategy for the next time. So you will be able to use your skills and energy in that way that it won't be wasted. So that's very intelligent. And I do also see here the Nine of Earth. The Nine of Earth is more like, we see this cat, she's looking through this window, and she's looking like she earned this place into the sun, right? So pile number 3, you have this power within you and this gift, your starseed superpower, to be able to stay in the sun. And that could mean many things for you. To stay in the light, to be happy, to be joyful. Yes, for those of you who might be dealing with feelings like not feeling joyful, not feeling depressed perhaps, I do tell you here, pile number 3, that you are able to activate that within you. It will happen, right? At the divine timing, it will happen. And I do see here that you are able to tap into this energy where you can contemplate all the beauty. And perhaps there are some things that you like to keep it for yourself. Even some things that enjoy you and gives you pleasure perhaps don't mean to be shared even with the loved ones. But I do see here happiness, that it's coming towards you. It's like in this garden of the spirit, and that it's beautiful. Very beautiful. And I do know that when you go through this transition, then again you reunite and go with more energy towards the other. So that was my reading for pile number 3. If you like this reading, I invite you to press like and subscribe so you can get notification for my future readings. And you may leave as well a comment in the comment box under the description. And take care of you, pile number 3. Bye.